Hello world, it is Wednesday, October 7th, and it's a beautiful sunny day. And what a difference a couple days make. Last Monday I went running and had to wear tights and a jacket because it was 33 degrees. I ran this morning in shorts and a t-shirt because it was in the upper 50s. And that's typical of the fall. I think this week is going to be our quote-unquote Indian summer. A little warm before it gets back to being fall again. So get outside and enjoy the weather while you can. Today the devotion is entitled The Repairman, written by Donna Shaper. And Donna bases the devotion upon Luke 18:3. There was a widow in that town who kept coming to the judge with a plea, "Grant me justice against my adversary." And Donna writes, "When the policeman across the street from me had a no social distance party with 40 folks, some in uniform, on his deck in plain sight, no masks anywhere while I continued my personal quarantine, I was really mad. I thought of calling the cops, but they were the cops. I live by a general rule. Don't try to fix people. You're not a repairman. You are also in need of repair. Relationship is better than repair. Unconditionally love the person and keep that love going no matter how many times it is rejected. Don't overdo yourself. Attitude is more important than activity. Just say, 'Tell me more,' and listen, really listen. Don't spend your time thinking about what you will say or do next. Just tell me more. Don't name anyone your adversary if you can help it." That's why I didn't call the cops and didn't report the situation, but spoke to my neighbor face to face the next time I saw him walking his canine on my street. "I was really worried about you on Saturday night." He just said, "Why?" When it came to the party and the judgment I feel about people who don't wear masks and don't distance, I have a very hard time moving out of my own self-protecting didacticism. I need help. And prayer. God of all things, including the maximizing of free will, even to the point of permitting us to self-harm and do harm to others, help me. I know you will. Amen. Well, this devotion brings up a couple things for me today, one of which is my own reaction and Laurel's reaction when we go places and see people without masks. We both had, stopped at the church to do a few things and then stopped to get some more dog food at the pet store. Stopped in at Walmart, which we don't usually shop at Walmart, but we had a gift card that we had to use before we went on to Aldi's. And I was just shocked at the people in Walmart, the number of people in Walmart who didn't have a mask on. And among those that do, how many just had them over their mouth and not over their nose. And the same thing kind of happened at Lowe's as well. A lot of the workers had their masks down below their nose. And we talked about it and said, should we say something? Should we call the manager and let them know? And my feeling was kind of like Donna. You can't change people. You really can't. You can't control what others do. All you can do is control yourself. And so I may have given a few of them a glaring look as I went by because they didn't have a mask on. And honestly, a couple of people in Walmart without masks kind of looked the other way because I think they knew how much they stood out. That's hard because this mask wearing is not about me protecting myself. It's about me protecting others from me. So it's compassion, not compulsion, that makes me do it. And I wish others would have that same compassion towards me, I guess. So anyway, a lot to think about in this devotion. There's more things that this brings up, but pray for others. Continue to work on relationships. Don't get in each other's faces, but listen to them, talk to them, and hopefully they'll do the same for you. Take care, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.